What up, what up, what up, man? We are live, man. We are live. Episode 79 of the Sip Smoking Sports Podcast, man. I'm your host, Eddie Guns. Guns. Papa Smurf. Smurf. Smurf Dog. G Dog on the fly tip. Asshole. Motherfucker. Whatever you want to call me, man. Just spell my damn name right. Like I say, episode 79 of the Sip Smoking Sports Podcast, man. Bring in a couple of the usual suspects. BA probably being people time right now. Watch somebody. But what's up, fellas? What's going on?
Well, you crazy. You crazy. I'm alive though. We good.
How's y'all day?
Great.
I was about to say,
Every day's a Saturday.
another Friday to overcome.
Yeah,
I'm still here. My day is great.
for sure. Check it out. We don't own the rights to any music, videos, or stats on this podcast. We just some old Army war vets, man, talking about sports and keeping the hood professional. And if they don't like that, what can they do?
Get off our nut sacks.
Absolutely,
Get off these
man.
nuts.
And the paycheck still gonna hit the bank, baby. All day long,
every month.
man. All day
Twice a month.
long. Yup. What we got? What we got, man? Hey, let's just jump right into it, man. What y'all think about this trade?
So go ahead, Pep, because
It is what it is. I think it hurts Utah.
Utah was falling off anyway, though.
Yeah, but it still hurts Utah. But it ain't helping nobody, really. It hurts Utah, but who else is helping?
That was my next question. Go ahead, G. What you think about the trade, man?
so I just physically saw it because I've been ripping and running all damn day. So I just physically heard about it. But I agree with Pep. Who's the winner? Because I still don't see the Lakers winning 40 games. I don't see them making the play in, and if they do make the play in, they're going to get beat. So Utah is tanking. That's the only way I could see it, because you gave up what's his name to Cleveland, and yeah, you got two quality players, but what you gave up, they don't add up to. You ain't got no true big man. They tanking. They in that Wimbayama tank too, and it ain't gonna work.
Nah, I don't think Utah was trying to tank, but they too far ahead to get the Wimbayama.
Yeah, that's what I said about Brooklyn too. When I made that joke about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll say. Like y'all said, I was thinking this, but I wanted to hear what y'all said, hear what y'all thought first. I don't think any of them teams got better. I think at the beginning of the season or during the summer, Utah was trying to tank, but I honestly don't think they did their homework, man. Because Lauri Markkanen can play, man. I wish we could have that dude.
Exactly.
And Sexton could play.
And Sexton can play, even though
he's inconsistent, but he can go.
He's very inconsistent. And then they started to win some games. You still got Michael Conley there, who's solid point guard, so he ain't gonna let the team get out of control. So I think they were trying to tank because they traded off Gobert and they traded off D. Mitchell.
They sitting in the 10 hole.
They started winning some games because Lauri Markkanen ain't no slouch, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, all-star for a reason.
The kid can flat out light it up, man.
He's an all-star for a reason. Now that they winning some
games, they started winning some games. I think Utah was like, oh shit, we actually got a decent little team here. Let's see what else we can do. And now reality done kind of caught up with them because they was like fourth, early in the season, man. And then they started to fall off some, and now it's like, let's see if we can go back to tanking. Now I'll gladly take Lauri Markkanen out their hands. Gladly.
Yeah, I don't think they trading him.
I don't think they trade him. I think they're gonna try and build around him.
They're gonna build around him.
Yeah, they too far out for Wimbayama. Now, Russell Westbrook. even with that massive contract, I don't think he's staying in Utah.
But this is last
They're gonna
season.
buy him out.
This is
I don't
last
care.
season anyway. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah,
Well-
but they may buy him out.
They may
so
buy
that he'll
him. I
never
think
play
they
another
said
game.
because Russell Westbrook has had all kind of problems in Utah. Every time he goes to Utah, he has issues. I don't think he wants to be there, and that's why I think they're gonna buy him out and let him go. And
Yeah.
I think that's the smart thing to do, man. I don't think he'd ever be there. He might end up with a knee injury.
I don't even-
injury.
I don't even think he's gonna show up there.
That's what I'm saying. I posted
he
that on
he
Facebook.
has to show up, but
No,
I
no, no.
said, no, he don't. I said if Russell
unless they buy
Westbrook
him out before
goes
he
to
get here and they tell
Utah,
him don't come.
they might as well buy him out before he get on the
Yeah.
plane.
But we don't know the conversations between his agent and Utah.
True.
So we all know he don't want to be in Utah.
Yeah, I know he hate Utah.
So there, I'm not going there. So buy me out because y'all don't want me.
Yep.
Y'all really don't want me. I don't want to be there. So just buy me out. Buy me out, and then I won't even show up. And now the next question
That
will
avoids
be,
me sitting on the bench acting like I'm injured.
and the next question will be, where do you think he would go?
Man, you know, I tell you, Oklahoma City's trying to trade to get that dude back, man. They was trying to trade Dort and Baisley to get that dude back. I don't want Russ back. Not with SGA there, man.
If you bought him back, you would have to get rid of SGA. You would have to, because there's not enough balls to go around. Russell give it up, but SGA is not.
Yeah, but SGA's a better shooter than Russ, but Russ is the better passer.
See, he do everything, almost everything better.
But we
than Russ now.
got Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Let both of the motherfuckers go.
Who after the first quarter last night started playing ball.
Mm-hmm. The guy can go get any kind of shot he want to, man, and he can ditch the rock. I mean,
and he's 6'8".
And he's 6'8".
I don't think.
I didn't know
think
that.
OKC would benefit from re-signing him. I don't see the Lakers benefiting from D'Angelo Russell.
What's up, BA?
Because he's not what they need.
Nope. Out of all of the trades that just happened, Dallas came out on top.
Did they?
Yeah, because now they got somebody that can potentially light it up when Luka Doncic, when Luka get hurt or he get tired or he get in foul trouble.
Well,
I think they came out well. Then again, let me recant my statement. I think Brooklyn came out on top.
That's what I'm saying. I think so. When KD come back, they got
Brooklyn
Cam Thomas to make up for that scoring they just lost.
With
Kyrie.
absolutely they do.
Yeah. And I forgot who went back who went to Brooklyn. That's why I had to recant my statement until it hit me.
Because Dorian Finney-Smith. So now they got two.
Almost the same player. No, he's almost the same player. Well, no, he's not even the same player. Cam Thomas is not.
With a better attitude.
He does have a better attitude, but he don't pass.
When KD come back,
no. I've seen him in the game with KD.
Well, okay. KD's gonna get his regardless because KD's an efficient scorer.
But it's just like KD and Kyrie. I'm gonna go. Now you go. Now I'm gonna go. That's how it was before.
That was OKC too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, everybody going crazy because Cam got 3 40-point games in a row, but it's 2 losses in those 40-point games.
Mm-hmm.
So you're putting up 40, but you're losing. That don't really mean much.
Yep.
And he won't pass. And we gotta trade Joe Harris. Oh my goodness, we gotta get rid of that dude.
He ain't gave y'all nothing, man.
So ever since he blew game 3 to the Bucks, he hasn't been the same.
He ain't been the same.
He ain't been the same since he blew that game.
Since BA here now, man, y'all know what it is. What's going on, BA? What you got? How's your day, man?
Man, I got a stomach virus, man, from them little
For real
kids. My white teachers.
You didn't have to be here, man. If you
I'm
sick,
good, man.
You sound sick.
I'm good, man. I mean,
You still drinking that bullet though, huh?
Hey, that's a cure-all.
No, you gonna be pissing out your ass later.
Don't worry. When you get up running, we know why.
Yeah, we know why.
If I just officer click off, I'm like, oh, there you go.
Just make sure you hit the camera before you go.
No,
so let's talk about
this cabinet the whole time. I'll be gone, player.
Let's talk about.
Let me guess.
Let's talk about the Lakers.
Oh, okay.
They got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. I don't think that moves the needle for them, man.
It don't, because who's the spot up shooter?
D'Angelo Russell, but I mean, he needs some space for it a lot of times.
Again.
But Malik Beasley is decent shooter. Jared Vanderbilt, I guess that's a youth that they got in the trade. The Jazz got Westbrook and a first-round pick.
All right.
So that may have been the main point of that trade for them to get a first-round pick. And the Timberwolves received Mike Conley. But there was more names involved in that. Okay, also in the deal, Juan Toscano-Anderson and Damian Jones to the Jazz. Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the Timberwolves. And that's it, man. I don't think it moves the needles for any of them teams.
Minnesota's 9, Utah is 10, and the Lakers are like 2-3 games behind Utah.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I agree with
Utah is going to drop.
Both of them are.
And if I'm gonna just put it this way, if number 3 for the Lakers can get out his ass and play ball, the Lakers would be a lot better.
Are we even gonna discuss him? I don't even want to discuss that dude, man.
I'm just saying
what he pulled last night.
I'm just not even that. It's just so.
Well, no, and he stay injured. He saw
that part, but we all have played basketball, right?
Yeah,
we all have played. So last night, like the whole first quarter, I kept saying the Lakers gonna lose. The Lakers gonna lose because nobody won't play ball.
L Boogie said it too. They probably gonna lose.
No. But I was saying it because I was watching them play. Nobody was taking the shots that they would normally take, trying to get LeBron his 36.
Right.
Like, do y'all realize this dude gonna get his regardless? He's gonna get his. Y'all need to play to win. But the only person who played to win last night was Russ.
Always. He ain't gonna never shortchange you, man.
No, never.
You always gonna get your money's worth of Russ out there.
He go play like he always play. He go take some bad ones.
But
that's gonna happen. He gonna have some bad turnovers. That's gonna happen. But he played to win last night, and everybody else wasn't shooting their normal shots.
Team. Not that was just his old team, but it's just Russ. It's just what he is, man.
He just played.
He if anybody tell him the league is fixed, he gonna go off on him and say, "Nah, it ain't fixed. I go out here and do this shit every night for this reason. I like to win. I hate losing."
Yeah, but I kept saying
ain't
that.
No move the needle for nobody.
Nobody. And Utah is going to be the worst out the bunch because
Utah be the worst out the bunch, man.
I mean,
but go ahead, G.
They're all within 3 games of each other.
Minnesota got better
with OKC and Portland.
Yeah, OKC tucked in there too now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying the Lakers are 13 games out of first. Minnesota's 10. Utah's 11. Mm-hmm. Those are the 3 teams we was talking about. Now, OKC and Portland are both a half a game behind Utah.
Yeah.
So what my whole point is, OKC and Portland, is going to be 9 and 10, and Minnesota and Utah and the Lakers is going to be sitting in the same position they sitting in now, outside the top 10.
I think Minnesota got better, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. They have a better point guard now. They have a point guard who's going to push the ball up the floor and make a pass.
And Conley, I agree.
That's why they'll get better, because a lot of the times they not scoring on fast breaks is because of D'Angelo Russell holding that ball.
Yeah.
So he's gonna move it.
But see, now that team is Anthony Edwards. So it's gonna be, to me, it's gonna be about Anthony Edwards. Because you gotta get him involved, you gotta get him going, or else they're gonna get blown out. But now they gotta feel each other out and learn each other before they start really winning, before they start winning games. I don't see them in the top 10.
So look here. So I don't think Russ is going to be in Utah. No. They already saying the Clippers, Bulls are interested in Russell Westbrook if he's bought out by the Jazz.
Yeah.
He's going to get bought out. Russ ain't going to Utah. No. He hates Utah. They hate him. Period.
I can see him in Chicago.
If I was him, I'm going to the Clippers.
If he was smart.
But they got John Wall and Reggie Jackson.
And they don't like each other. Man, you get along with Heat.
I can see him and Jimmy Butler playing. You know, him, Butler, Lowry. That's some Rough Riders on defense, man. That's a physical defense right there.
Shockley got
with Bam Adebayo. What's up, T? Man, they ain't moving LeBron.
Nope.
LeBron ain't going nowhere.
They ain't going nowhere.
They'll move AD.
I don't even. Well, maybe after last night, they might be considering it.
I'll tell you, that's partly the reason why they got Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". He can shoot. He can handle it. He ain't as good defensively as AD used to be, but
so I
think that's part of the reason they got him.
I just read Shockley's whole post, his comment. Shockley, I don't think they'll win a championship next year. The Lakers are 3 years out from winning another chip, and that depends on if they re-sign LeBron, which I don't think is going to happen. LeBron is going to do one or two things. He's going to go back to Cleveland to retire, or he's going to retire. And I don't see him retiring, so he's going back to Cleveland. Play, and then he'll retire because he's waiting for his son to make it to the league.
Mm-hmm. And now possibly both of them.
I was about to say, now
the younger kid is better than Bronny James.
Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce.
Bronny just has a better outside shot, but Bryce has a.
Yeah, we know they ain't competing for no championship this year. That's
they ain't competing. They ain't not competing for shit for the next 2-3 seasons.
Shit,
they compete to make the play in.
We don't know what else is happening because that NBA trade deadline don't end until 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So while we sleep, it might be some dudes on the red eye with their bags moving out.
My team.
You said what, Pat?
Your shit about to die.
I hate them.
Yes. Crackle.
That's that crackle? No. Yeah, your voice cutting out now too.
Yeah. It's kind of choppy.
Yeah.
So I don't expect OKC to make any moves. Because we're so young, I just can't see it. I wish they would trade SGA. I really do. You know what? A fresh start for Joe Harris. I would take Joe Harris because we need some knockdown shooting because we really don't have none. I would take.
Can't hear you, Pip.
I would take Joe Harris And I don't know who else y'all got on y'all roster.
Got you.
Hell, give me Cam Thomas.
No.
Hey, what's up? SGA the same kind of person. He don't pass either.
No.
And he an all-star.
I don't care.
Fine, man. Fine. I can't get rid of SGA. Can't get rid of SGA. Well, honestly, they're not trying. They're really not trying to build around them. They just keep trying to buy a championship, bringing in all these cats. Yeah, they ain't trying to get younger. They're trying to buy a championship again.
Yeah, they trying to add on to that
I don't
number.
think anybody wants to go to LA while AD and LeBron is there.
That's Pelinka fault, man.
Not unless they're going into the Clippers.
That's Pelinka fault, man. Pelinka traded all
the way they've been shipping people in and out of there, man. They'll bring somebody in for LeBron. Well, he ain't happy with that, so let's ship them out. They wanted Russell Westbrook there, now they ain't happy. Ship them out. Nobody want to go through that, man.
But it's Pelinka's fault. He shouldn't have got rid of the team that won the championship.
Exactly.
You lost. You gave away almost your whole team.
Sound like another team I know.
Why would you do that?
You know, at one point they was talking about bringing back in Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
Why get rid of him in the first place, though?
They should have kept Kuzma.
They should have kept Kuzma.
They should have kept him, and they should have kept what's his name?
KCP.
Yeah, that's yes.
They should have kept Caldwell Pope.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Rob Pelinka though, trying to be smart.
Now Kuzma was fucking it up in the finals, but KCP was hitting big shots in the finals.
Yeah, he was.
And then
he was playing defense.
And you let him go. And then you let Kuzma go. Like there's really nobody left on that roster.
Right. Because the year before that, they gave up Hart and Ball.
Yeah, they gave up Ball.
They gave up Hart and Ball.
And Ingram.
Yeah, and they gutted the Lakers.
They did. You know, when they got rid of Magic Johnson, that's what killed them too. Well, when Magic walked away.
Yeah.
That hurt him too.
Because he saw what was happening.
Well, he didn't like. I think Rob Pelinka was going behind his back to Jeannie Buss and shit.
Yeah. Yes.
And Magic didn't like that. Rob Pelinka ain't won no championships for the Lakers. Why you going behind my back? Why are you even here?
Why are you even listening to him? Like, I'd have made this team, I'd have made this organization more money when I was a Laker than anything. Why are you listening to this dude? I'm the reason why you rich.
Because I was Kobe Bryant's agent. That's why I'm the GM now.
That means nothing. Well, I know y'all know it don't mean nothing. I'm just saying out loud. That means zero. That should have meant zero.
It should have meant zero, but he was Kobe's agent.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that, man. That's.
You know I like Rob Pelinka because he went to Michigan.
Yeah, that's a bad reason to like somebody, man.
I mean,
no, I don't like the job he's doing.
I will honestly say, being Kobe Bryant's agent is not an accolade.
No,
I know
it's
that.
not an accolade at all.
I know that.
That just means you were smart enough to latch on to a great player to make some money.
Exactly. It's like
and get a job.
That was like Jordan's agent. Who the fuck was it?
Look at you know who really pisses me off every time I see him on TV? Brian Windhorst. That guy's rich because of LeBron James. He's followed LeBron James since he was 16 years old.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Brian Windhorst has no value to anything, man. But yeah, he's on TV all the time talking about LeBron James. That man done rolled LeBron James to riches. Which LeBron James is gonna be rich anyway. But this dude done latched on to him. And
he's
now
rich because of LeBron.
He's rich.
Rodney Name got rich.
Yep.
So
that don't move the needle. So look, let me put this up to the camera real quick. It say because I don't want to make a slide. It say the new look Lakers. So they got AD, LeBron, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and who is that? Who's number 7 or
Tony
2?
Brown. Tony Brown.
Tony Brown? No,
Yeah.
that's Jeb. Yeah, Tony Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't move the needle, man. I don't move the needle. I don't help the Lakers in the least bit, man. Because one, AD gonna be injured or sitting down on the bench.
So my question is, why'd you get rid of D'Angelo Russell in the first place?
Because they had to.
They didn't want to pay him a max deal.
No, not that. Remember he told.
And that trouble he had.
Remember he told on Swaggy P.
That's right. That's right.
He told
him and Iggy Azalea when they was together. Yeah. Bad for the locker room.
Yeah, we all play sports. Somebody dime a teammate out. Can you trust that dude?
Yeah.
So he had to go.
Yep.
He had to go.
So it's going to be interesting to watch the Lakers the rest of the season, man, just because.
I only watched them last night because I wanted to see the record broke.
Man, please.
Yeah.
And I like LeBron, but I don't like watching that team.
And also, we will not get into the GOAT debate.
No, why?
Because he done broke some scoring record. There's no need. There's no need. That does not make him the GOAT.
That's not.
I said what I said, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't even entertain the conversation.
Yeah, because look, when Kareem was still the scoring champ with his 6 championships, people still didn't consider him the GOAT.
And that's what I told somebody that today. I'm like, they're like, how can you say he's not the GOAT and he's the scoring champ? I'm like, so who was the GOAT before him?
Yeah.
Jordan. I'm like, but Jordan didn't have the scoring title.
Right.
He didn't have all-time scoring title. So why is Jordan the GOAT before LeBron, but Kareem got more points than anybody ever played the game?
And MVPs.
Oh, man. His body's all over the floor.
He gave me this look like right here, like he done just sat there and ate 2 hot dogs at one time with chili and smoked a blunt at the same time, choking on there. Shut the fuck up. Say something relevant to me, goddammit.
I mean, all the things LeBron has done is nice. But if you could play consistently at a high level for 20 years, you're going to break some records.
Absolutely. You better break some records.
You're going to. Yeah. Why do you think Kareem broke that record? Why?
20 years. He
played for 20 years.
And he played 4 years in college, too. And still played 20 years.
And he had a shot nobody could touch.
Boy.
He had a shot.
Nobody.
And Kareem didn't shoot threes either.
Nope. And he did it all. He shot 1 3-pointer his whole career.
But he had a shot.
He made one. Yeah.
Nobody could touch. I don't care how tall you were. He scored the record over Mark Eaton. Mark Eaton is what?
Yep, 7'4", 7'3", 7'4", 7'5", somewhere in there.
The greatest shot blocker in the NBA history, and he couldn't touch that shot. So what you think anybody else doing with that shot?
And it wasn't like he was hitting it on glass either. He was dropping that bitch in.
Yeah. For real. He never used no glass.
Oh, you heard it with accuracy.
Yeah. And you know what's coming? And there's just nothing you can do about it, man.
Yeah. You hope he
like Jordan fadeaway.
You hope
you know it's coming, and they can't do shit about it. So yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, really, this is the only trade they done reported today. Like I said, I don't know how much more we can really expect.
You never know. Because I think that Kyrie Irving thing really surprised me.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Not really.
Again, it's mixed feelings in Dallas. People that I know. And
it was surprising that they traded him to Dallas, but it wasn't surprising that they traded him.
Yeah.
No, not that
he asked for a trade. That's probably
in LA.
Well, they made sure he wasn't. Joe Tsai made sure he wasn't going to LA. And he can still get there this summer. But he made sure he wasn't going there this year.
But they
don't want him and LeBron matched up together
Cuban,
again.
And they both in agreement that he might not sign back there.
Yeah, yeah, he just on loan.
Yeah, but I do agree with what he said. He was like, the years he was there, he felt disrespected. And I don't disagree with that. Now,
but disrespected from when you walk around talking about the earth is flat?
That ain't even it. That ain't even it. I'm talking about all the games he missed on purpose.
Oh yeah,
I got
go out on the court. Yeah, we gonna disrespect you. Get your ass on the court. You making all this money and you ain't on the court.
The first year he hurt his shoulder. When KD wasn't playing, he hurt his shoulder. Second year was some BS. But I can't question somebody who's honest with you and they tell you they're not getting the vaccine.
Right.
Can't question that. Because what happened, we all know what happened. Other players came in and was playing without a vaccine.
Yeah.
So him not being able to play home games because he didn't have the vaccine, but you have opponents coming in playing that don't have the vaccine, that makes no sense.
I got it. Yeah.
Then this season, you suspend them 8 games for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You suspended him 8 games.
White folks say about black folks all day.
And then, not only did you suspend him, y'all called him anti-Semitic. And he didn't say a word about it.
Not one word.
But y'all suspended him 8 games and was going to suspend him the whole season if he didn't apologize. So that part, I agree with him on.
Sure, I get it.
Now, him taking leave for January 6th, that was some BS. That was some BS. But everything else, I can't argue with him about that.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't think nobody ever will.
Nah, there's some people out there, mainly on this channel I'm watching, that'll keep criticizing him for that.
What, Fox? ESPN?
Worldwide Sports.
Oh.
And then they get mad when a former player corrects them on that. But you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I don't know.
Gunn said it a little while ago. You know,
you got some feedback going on, G.
That's because Pep took his when Pep changes out his shit, it does that.
It's your fault, Pep.
Be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We've been dealing with this. So it's crazy for me, and this is all I'm gonna say about the whole Kyrie Irving trade and every fucking thing else they gotta say about the dude. It's crazy how he can post something in a country that says we have freedom of speech, even though he didn't say anything, but we also have freedom of press, which is the First Amendment, which he basically did on his Facebook page. He didn't say go watch it. He didn't say shit. He just put the video up there.
He just put the movie. He just put the name of the movie up. Right?
He just put that's it. That's all he did. But we're so, and when I say we as a society, we're so stuck on what the fuck he did about Jews. But when what's his name? When George Floyd was suffocated to death with a knee on his fucking neck, the only time they really wanted to say something is because they had half the league is fucking African American. And they knew that, if y'all don't say something, we ain't fucking playing.
Well, 85% of the league is African American.
85, 90.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We ain't gonna get into the politics, all of that, man. But I hear what you're saying.
I'm not finna do that, but
yeah. Well, my whole deal is I just think that it was ill-timed after Kanye West did what he did, and he put it on the movie, and it just pretty much he got swept up in that Kanye West stuff.
we won't mention that name either, man. That dude. Anyway, that's a whole nother podcast, man.
That ain't no podcast.
That's somebody I really don't want to talk about.
Hell, motherfucker nuts.
I refuse to
so
get that energy.
go ahead and do this. Since this is happening Sunday, G, I guess your keys to winning still stand.
I knew you was gonna ask me that, and I was gonna say the same shit the past 2-3
Yeah,
weeks.
I know. Yeah, I mean it stands for everybody. Well, efficient drives definitely. I think y'all have to score touchdowns and not field goals because that offense is Kansas City's offense. They can score with the best of them. Stop the run game. I don't think they're gonna run the ball that much, man.
So as far as Kansas City, when I say stop the run game, it would be
Pacheco and McKinnon. Pacheco's tough, man. I like him.
I like Pacheco.
But for me, it would be to keep Mahomes keep his ass in the pocket.
Yeah.
That's their run game, because once he starts getting out that pocket on passing, and you rushing him, and he ain't got nobody in front of him, he will take off, and then that's going to open up the run game, because now your whole mindset is Mahomes going to drop back and then take off on me. I mean, that's the same thing. That's what Kansas City is saying about Philly, though. Hey, we can't let Jalen Hurts take off running. So
can't let neither one of them out the pocket, because once they make too much stuff happen outside the pocket. But Jalen Hurts is different, though. Jalen Hurts can take off running on their ass and run 50 yards.
I will say this, though.
Mahomes can't do that.
Jalen Hurts outside the pocket, if he's not crossing the line of scrimmage, he's not as dangerous.
Mahomes scrambles to give his receivers time to get open and stuff.
Yeah, and if he does run downfield, he's running at an angle going out of bounds, so he gets at least get the first down. He ain't gonna do Jalen Hurts. But I think, honestly, for the Chiefs, I think Pacheco's gonna be the key to winning. I think on the big game. Because that dude catches his catches out the backfield, man, and them little screen dump off passes.
Well, him and McKinnon,
I'm talking about. But McKinnon's more the bruiser. Pacheco was like,
actually Pacheco's the bruiser, man.
Yeah. I'm about to say
McKinnon's more you're catching out of the backfield. That's why the 49ers had him, but he was injured the whole 3 years he was there. That's why Kyle Shanahan wanted him, because he can catch out of the backfield and he can run, but he was injured. Now you're in Kansas City. He's healthy. But Pacheco's a bruiser, man. That dude, he runs hard. It's going to be interesting for me to see what Philly does with Kelsey.
Let me quote.
I was just about to say that.
Let me quote.
Key is going to be stopping Travis Kelsey.
Skippity Pat Pips. What are these scouts looking at? Because Pacheco went in the 7th round.
Mm-hmm.
How?
So Steve Smith said that.
Oh, did he?
Steve Smith said that. No, but he was talking about Brock Purdy, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, how do these scouts get paid? Because you have one quarterback that plays for a team that doesn't look like a first-round pick and hasn't since the day he got drafted. But then this dude is the very last pick. And you've seen that this dude play a lot of football in college. Mm-hmm. But yet you draft all these quarterbacks ahead of him. And now when he gets his chance to play, he basically went undefeated until he got
his daddy owns JetBlue.
That dude played at BYU. Brock Purdy played in the Big 12.
They went flashiness over Bob Cousy.
His daddy bought his first round. I'm sorry.
Flashiness over Bob Cousy. Tight football. Bob Cousy. What did Bob Cousy do when he ain't do nothing special dribbling? He ain't do none of that crossover, none of that. It was dribble.
He only had his right hand.
Exactly.
I ripped Bob Cousy 12 times, if not more.
But he's still considered.
But back then, wasn't nobody taking that.
He's still one of the, and right now he's still considered one of the greatest.
Not in my book,
but in a lot of others, he's still considered one of the greatest.
So Michael Jordan should be.
They took this guy's quarterback over Brock Purdy for the simple fact that
different drafts.
No,
well, I mean different drafts, but if they were in the same draft, any quarterback that goes to BYU, they got to be somewhat flashy because BYU has lived up to that. They're flashy.
Somewhat flashy.
There's only one quarterback from BYU that I know of that's done anything. And that's Steve Young. And that's his ancestors' college. That's why he was at BYU. But anyway, go ahead.
But it's more or less, the take off running because what conference they in? They ain't getting blitzed a whole lot.
Yeah, they independent.
They ain't getting blitzed a whole lot. They ain't doing shit. So quarterback has an opportunity to thrive. That's just like, to me, any quarterback that comes out of Oregon, trash. Should never be picked up in the first 5-6 rounds. Never. Name a great quarterback that ever came out of Oregon.
There aren't any. They thought it was Joey Harrington, but he fizzled out.
The closest you're going to get is Mariota, and he sucks.
They had a lot of busts.
Mariota only because he can run a little bit.
That was it.
But they've had a lot of busts come out of Oregon.
They had a lot, man.
A lot. They had more busts than a female strip club.
It's the black dude that came out of there that went to Cincinnati. He was a bust.
Who?
I can't remember.
You talking about the running back?
Nah, it was a quarterback.
I don't know. I've always.
Well, I remember the 49ers drafting LaMichael James. He fizzled out.
He was a running back, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a
punt receiver,
punt returner. Yeah, he fizzled out. I don't know, man. Ain't nothing good. You're right. Ain't nothing good really came out of Oregon, man.
Exactly. Not even a fucking coach.
Achilles Smith.
Hey, hold on. See, Groninger, one of my soldiers popped up talking about.
Yeah, I remember Groninger.
He talking about now getting the conversation when football starts talking. Yeah, you got that right. Because football's my shit, Groninger. Kiss my ass.
Kellen Clemens.
I remember him.
That played for my
with
team.
The Jets. Yeah, I remember him. He had a couple of good games.
Yeah, good games.
A couple of good games. What's up, Luke? What's good, man?
Kiss my black ass.
If Oregon was used to is good for giving up anything, is offensive linemen.
That's debatable too. Kayvon Thibodeau and Eric Armstead came from Oregon. I think those are the only two good players that have been there. And I was questioning Eric Armstead, but he done came around.
Deshaun Jackson.
Did he go to Oregon?
Yeah.
He did? Okay, 3.
Mm-hmm. Who? Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
He went to Oregon. He was a wide receiver for Oregon.
Okay.
I think he only played like 1 or 2 seasons, and then he got drafted by Philly.
No, Deshaun Jackson did go. He went to Cal.
Yeah, he did. That's right. He did.
I knew I wasn't crazy, man.
He did go to Cal. I remember. Okay. Yeah, he did.
Shit, wasn't he there with
Aaron Rodgers and
Marshawn?
And Marshawn, I don't know. Because they had another back after Marshawn Lynch that went to Detroit. And I can't remember his name. He got launched in the air one season in college and came down on his backbone. Man. Oh, my goodness. I ain't never seen nobody get hit and launched like that, man. That shit was wild, man. Ouch.
I think this is going to be a good Super Bowl, though.
I think whoever
I better be
will win.
It ain't going to be no 13-3, I'll tell you that shit.
I just want to see a good game. I'm not going to pick a winner. I just want to see a good game. I hope both the motherfuckers lose. But since I know that ain't going to happen, I just want to see a good game. And that's what Christian McCaffrey said, too. I hope they both lose. I can't wait till we get him for a full season, man.
It's gonna be terrible. He gonna wreck the league in that offense.
Brock Purdy's getting surgery. He'll be back in 6 months before training camp. So he get a full training camp.
Guns, you know what I meant to tell you?
What's up?
I meant to text you this when I got home. So when I was in the grocery store today, I had an Eagles hat on, my Eagles hat. And I was in a commissary because I was just happened to be on post. And this dude says to me, the only reason why y'all beat San Francisco is because y'all cheated. That was an illegal hit on Brock Purdy.
That was not illegal. See, people. I just walked away because that just showed he don't know football. He's a moron.
I said, "You have a good day, sir," and I can't walk. I pushed my cart down.
Dumb. We lost. What? We lost.
Oh,
injuries are part of the game. We lost.
No shit. This is exactly what I did when he said that. I looked at him.
It's more of that shit going around, man. People talking about sports is rigged and this and that. Arian Foster talking about that shit, man. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, dude? That's some the world is flat shit.
Because he got washed out the league after he had like 3 seasons. Now nobody. Now it's scripted. Get out of here.
Yep. So they scripted you out the league. They came and showed you, hey, Arian, this the game where you gonna be out of the league right here.
They put you on the whiteboard.
Yeah,
by game 6,
you ain't gonna be here. Hey, BA, and they said, hey, don't fuck this up.
Hey, by game 6, we gonna cut you.
Don't go off script, motherfucker.
Yeah, just
come on,
follow this goddamn game plan, fool.
Stop it, man.
And don't score no touchdowns because you won anyway.
Yeah, we need you to have a shitty game so we can kick you out the league.
Yeah, drop that ball. Drop that ball.
Yeah.
Do not audible.
Like a motherfucker want to go out there and get hurt and have surgery.
Yep. Oh,
where they do that at?
Yeah, I need you to get hurt this week, bro.
Yeah,
the Army.
I need you to break your shit, Trey Lance. And then Jimmy, I need you to fuck your foot up. And then Purdy in the NFC Championship game. Oh, you gonna love this.
Hey, leave your arm up there so they can hit it and tear you.
You gonna fuck your elbow up. And Josh Johnson, oh man, we gonna concuss the fuck out of you.
I've already been hitting my head on the wall, coach. I'm ready.
Hey, we can show y'all. It's already it's in the history books for the NFL.
I get to bump my head.
They've been throwing bricks at me in the parking lot. I'm ready, coach.
No, man.
I'm halfway there.
Come on now. They need to cut it out, man. They need to cut that shit out, man. These grown ass folks talk about this dumb shit. Me personally, as former athletes, I don't like to lose.
I don't think what this panel do.
I've been a person who they forced me to participate in the Harlem Ambassadors game. You know what the Harlem Ambassadors are?
The Globetrotters.
Like the Globetrotters. It's a knockoff of the Globetrotters. So I'm out there standing on the court like this. Then when you down 20, they want to play ball for a little bit. Nah, fuck that. So when they get to doing their little zigzag, I'm standing there like this again. Nah, I hate losing. I don't give a fuck what it is. Checkers, jacks, tiddlywinks, badminton.
You said jacks.
Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck what
Dominoes.
it is. Dominoes. I hate losing.
Crossword puzzles.
Jacks, bitch.
Jacks, bitch. I don't care. I hate losing. So for them to go out here and tell these millionaires, yeah, y'all need to lose. That's
yeah. The only time
if a team is doing it, that's one thing. Because the Dolphins, hey, Brian Flores, I give you $100,000 for every game you lose. That's some bullshit.
Straight up.
William Shackelford. Hey, William Shackelford, you go out here point shave, I give you some money. That's teams doing it, not the league. They make it sound like the league is doing this shit.
And all the stuff in New England, which I still think they got 3 asterisks on their goddamn championships. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit.
I can't argue with that. I mean, you let some air out of the football, yeah, you're gonna grip it better.
Tuck rule.
You bring your own sauce. Well, I mean, they created the tuck rule after.
Those is bad
after
reps.
the tuck rule.
That's a sore spot for me, yo.
That was
Because I lost some bread on that Super Bowl.
That was when they played the Eagles in
Nah.
05.
Nah,
No, I know they the tuck rules against the Raiders. Who they played in the Super Bowl though? The Patriots played the Eagles.
Nah, it wasn't Philly.
It was a
That
Philly.
That was his first Super Bowl. The tuck rule, the Super Bowl after that, after the tuck rule. Yeah, that was his first Super Bowl win.
Okay.
It might have been because he came up short on the goal line. He came up short.
Right.
Hey, we got a request because I guess Burns, you don't know how to use the comment section.
He just did. I put it up.
No, he just made a request to talk about Sean Payton.
Why?
Well, you know,
is he a Broncos fan?
He's a Saints fan.
Fuck Sean Payton.
Well, but I think he's a Sean Payton.
Okay, sure. Let's talk about. Okay, we can talk about Sean Payton. Come on, hey, y'all want me to kick it off?
Yeah. Well, see, I was okay. I didn't want. I was gonna watch the. Now he's a Broncos.
Oh, his wife is a Saints fan. He's Broncos. So okay, cool. We can double him up. Here's my take on Sean Payton. He's fucking overrated. He's the same kind of coach as Mike McCarthy. Here's what I'll tell you. If Kansas City loses Super Bowl, I'm gonna throw Andy Reid in that conversation too. Because Andy Reid will be
wouldn't have a choice because they both got a Super Bowl. They all three would have
exactly.
Just one Super Bowl.
I agree with you right there. I don't think he's worth the cost.
They paid a big cost for him.
Yeah.
They paid big.
Yeah. They paying him a lot of money, and then they gave up a first-round draft pick to bring him in to Denver.
Compensation. Because basically it was a trade. It was a trade.
Yeah. But
he's still under contract with the Saints.
New Orleans traded their coach.
Yeah.
And so New Orleans got 3 draft picks for the next 3 years, right?
Yep.
I don't think they are first rounders. I think it's 2 first rounders and I gotta look it up, man.
Maybe so. I was just focused on the first round. You might be right. Yeah.
But it's still kind of. I mean,
let me see.
They was paying Sean Payton way too much.
And I don't think he's as good as everybody said.
Yeah.
He only been in 1 Super Bowl.
Exactly.
1 Super Bowl. They did get robbed 1 year. I'll give them that one. But I don't think they was going to win that Super Bowl.
So they've been to 2. I was going to say, they've been to 2, right? And they won 1.
One. They only went to 1.
So they giving Sean Payton $18 million per season.
Yeah.
That is insane, man.
So they basically
5 years.
They basically bought his contract out from New Orleans and added some bread to it.
Yep.
They should have just learned from what the fuck they did with Russell Wilson.
I think
you gave that man 250 something million with like 100 of it guaranteed, 160 of it guaranteed. And then you gave him like a $50 million signing bonus. Fuck out of here.
Are you reading it now?
Come back and slap you in the face.
Man, you know what? That's $90 million. That's worse than the Raiders contract with John Gruden. Well, no, it ain't. Because he was 10 years, $100 million.
Yep.
For 1 Super Bowl. It's only 1 coach in the league worth that. And he's in New England.
And he ain't asking for it.
That's crazy, man. That is insane. Can't do it. Late first round and a second. So we'll see what Sean Payton gonna do. He done already banned Russell Wilson's QB coach or whatever he called himself from the facility.
He should too. He should
have. Yeah.
He should.
Always.
Because if that dude played like
coach, I got my own QB coach. Nope. No, you don't.
Nah.
But real quick, I expect that to be a good Super Bowl, man. It'll be good offense against good defense. Well, great offense against great defense. I want to see what Chris Jones does against the Eagles' offensive line. Frank Clark. People always talk about Chris Jones, but they forget about Frank Clark.
Yeah.
I like Frank Clark. He a shit talker. He backs it up. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting.
We need to get AJ Brown and Devontae Smith started early. That opens everything else up. If we can get that started early and at least get and take a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter, I think we have a 90% chance of winning.
Oh, real quick, Luke.
They got a first rounder, and then they got a second and third for next year.
Okay. And this was happening also. David Carr is meeting with 3 NFC South teams. He was with the Saints this week. So let's ask you. If he out of those 3 NFC South, I guess Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and who else?
Carolina.
Atlanta. Or is it Carolina?
He's going to
Carolina?
There's
Which
4
team
of
you
them.
think he should go to?
I'll go to Tampa.
Yeah, because they got the better receiving core.
They do.
Out of all the teams in the NFC South, I would go to Tampa.
Unlike these dumb fans that I'm a fan of, they all want Carr, and I keep trying to explain to them that dude has a losing record in cold weather. They ain't like the Jets play in California. They playing windy behind MetLife Stadium.
But maybe he'll get climatized, man.
No, man. Nope. I would rather have a quarterback that's used to playing in cold weather.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Football's football, but
see, he talking about Aaron Rodgers.
I would much rather have a quarterback that's used to playing in cold weather, and that cold weather ain't cold to that dude because you've been playing in Green Bay.
That's warm. He wearing shorts and that shit.
I've been in Green Bay in the wintertime, man.
That's spring. He out barbecuing.
That's spring.
Yeah, I've been in Green Bay around Christmas time, man. I played against Wisconsin Green Bay, and their arena was right across from, as my teammate called it. Now I'm a private chat y'all what he called it.
All right, but yeah, so I think Carr will be a good fit for the Saints, personally. I do.
Exactly.
I think he will be a good fit for the Saints, man.
I played against Tony Bennett, and he lit our ass up. But anyway, it's cold, man. It's cold around December time now. Don't get it twisted.
Wisconsin?
In Green Bay.
Yeah.
Because we hit the University of Wisconsin first. That's when I played against Michael Finley. Then we went to Milwaukee against Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and then we went to Green Bay. Hey, man, it's like night and day between Green Bay and Milwaukee, man.
Yeah, I ain't.
That's within a couple of days of each other.
I don't have no desire to go there ever.
You ain't missing up now. Milwaukee's a beautiful city. Milwaukee is beautiful. Whole lot of man. More than you think.
I believe you, but I'm not a cold weather dude, so
yeah, I don't function well in the cold either, man. That's fine.
I'm a straight up Mitch when it comes to the cold.
I used to be able to function in the cold, really, because when it snowed as a kid back in school, we used to wait for our number to get called, and when it got called, we was out of school when it snowed. So shit, let's go, shovel some snow and make some money. I'm used to the cold. I was used to the cold even when I got to Germany. Now, shit, let it drop below 60 degrees. Don't ask me to leave the house.
Hey,
I'm warming my car up.
Gee, let me ask this question though. When you were shoveling snow in Philly, did y'all have to have guns or some kind of weapons to protect y'all? Because Philly is ghetto as hell, I ain't know somebody tried to come
Here
around
he
and steal
goes.
your show.
No.
The man from
When I
South
was a
Oak
kid
Cliff
versus now,
talking about Philly ghetto
the
as
game
hell.
didn't change.
What?
The game didn't change, bruh.
I done cycled through Philly before, man. I cycled through Philly in 2015. I told y'all.
The game didn't change,
I
bro.
went to Philly twice.
Back when I was growing up, we
Just
like to
lost
use our
again.
hands to settle disputes.
Shoot
You
the
took
fair.
an ass whooping. You took an ass whooping.
Shoot the
Okay,
fair.
now motherfuckers gonna
You
talk
live to
about
fight
it.
another day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you know, that's
And
But
most of the
nowadays they want to shoot motherfuckers when they
because
have a
all
dispute.
they know how to do is Call of Duty, and what they do on Call of Duty, shoot everybody.
most of the people you fought grew up being your friends.
There you go.
Exactly.
The next day,
Exactly.
if not the same day.
Yeah.
Good fight,
Exactly.
man.
I mean, but real talk, BA. I wasn't shoveling snow in the hood though. I was going out to the white neighborhoods where they was paying
make that money.
$25 because they didn't want they did not want to come out in that damn snow before they went to work.
They see your little young black ass come around with a shovel. Come here, son. Let me talk to you.
They didn't have to because I was knocking on their doors at 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning.
That's dangerous in Texas.
Bruh, by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, by 12 noon, in the wintertime and it snowed, I'd have about $300-400.
That's
Real
real
talk.
good. I mean, I used to cut grass. You know what I'm saying? So I used to make my money.
Yeah.
It was a point my dad was trying to figure out if I was selling drugs. He was like, wait a minute, where is
We ain't got
where's the
grass
money
like
from?
that up north.
out here hustling in the summer?
You gotta go out into the burbs.
Oh yeah, well, I
Into
live
the
in the
suburbs to find grass because you ain't finding that shit, bro.
I sit my boom box on the sidewalk and just start cutting grass, making that money, and then move on to the next one.
Unless you could cut concrete.
Gee, what does Philly
Yeah,
lost
Philly
to
ain't got
y'all,
grass.
man?
Y'all had a y'all grass cutter was shoveling snow. I got you.
Say that one more time.
What did Philly lost do to y'all? Y'all just lost to Boston again. Well, no, y'all still in third.
I was gonna say it's still gonna keep us in third because Brooklyn and Cleveland is it Cleveland and then Brooklyn? I think Cleveland is third and then Cleveland is fourth and then Brooklyn's fifth.
Hey, last time I checked, the Mavericks was still in sixth place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dallas?
Man,
Yeah.
I hope this Kyrie everything work out because I sure would like
They about
see
to
him
play
outside.
right now, man.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you though, Guns.
Yo.
We should have beat the brakes off of Boston because they weren't playing with no real center or somebody that was gonna give Joel Embiid fits.
But it don't matter if your center shooting threes. He bailing that dude out. Whoever was guarding, he bailing him out.
You'll never hear me argue that. So me and my homeboy from Cleveland, I argued this with him. He was like, no, you want it because he can spread the floor. He can do this. He can do that. I've been saying this for the past 2 years, 2-3 seasons. Dude, if you 7-1 and can't nobody stop you, why you want to shoot threes? If you tired, go raise your hand and go sit your ass on the bench. Catch your breath, drink you some Gatorade, get you some electrolytes, and then come back and let's work out again. But me as a point guard, and this is why I say we don't have a point guard because Tyrese Maxey is a 2 guard, James Harden is a 2 guard. They're not point guards. If we had somebody like a Chris Paul or John Wall, somebody who'd be like, yo, go down there and get on the block. Because I'm going to make you eat. You're going to have 50 today.
Okay, so he only took 3 3-pointers. He was 1 of 3.
That's 3 too much.
But here's what hurt y'all. Tobias Harris is 0 for 4 from 3.
From 3? Yep.
George Niang is 1 for 5 from 3. Tyrese Maxey is 0 for 3.
Tear that room up. Look at G Face. He about to tear that whole room up. You better stop talking about it.
James Harden 3 for 7. Go ahead, Pep.
Tatum only had 12 points. I'm trying to figure
And
out
they still lost.
He only had 12 points.
Yeah, I just saw that. But they were spread out. Boston had like 5 people in double figures.
And Brown.
Wait,
And Brown
hold
got
up.
hurt. He was out the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players
Now
in
you
double
see
figures.
why I say we should have blew Boston out.
No,
With
they
no
had 6
Marcus
players in double
Smart.
figure.
I got that. But your star had 12, and your second star is out the game.
Yeah, because your star knocked your second star out.
Tatum elbowed him in the face.
Bottom pretty good.
Yeah, but Tatum only had 12. I don't understand.
Yeah. And Jaylen Brown's out. He only had 4 points when he left. 0 for 4 from 3.
At least y'all ain't lose by 40, so be happy with that.
Or 73.
Nah, I'm just saying they ain't losing by 40. So
I put it to you like this. Ever since they said Philly was the hottest team at 20-3 in the league over the past 23, 24 games, ever since they said that, it's like
a marathon, not a sprint, man.
Good night.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's like saying, oh, he ain't missed a field goal in 16 tries. What you think he finna do now? Miss.
So you believe in the
Brett Maher.
broadcaster jinx?
Brett Maher.
Yeah, I do. Like,
That's
dude,
exactly what happened.
Why you even say it? Okay,
Exactly.
he ain't missed a free throw in 20 attempts.
That's like saying games is rigged, man. Stop it.
No. It's some kind of little weird science to it because it's a jinx that you said out loud. Put it in the universe.
It happens a lot, though.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just
It happens more times than not when they be like, yo, he ain't missed a field goal in 16 games.
Yep, and then
He
he
finna
missed what, 4? He missed 4 in one game.
Oh, no, we ain't talking about your kicker.
They say it every game. They say it every single game. So eventually it's bound to happen.
But it seemed like it always happened when I hear it.
Yeah.
Once again.
Because they say it
Especially
every
on the
game.
extra point that you need or some shit.
If Pep hears somebody talk about they have not missed anything, they lose because Pep.
I mean,
that's the problem, man.
Real talk, guns. How many teams over the past 3-4 seasons have you seen lose a game because they kicking a missed a field goal or an extra point, and he ain't never missed before?
Hey, G.
We ain't even gonna talk about Adam Vinatieri kicking a field goal, making it, jumping up and down, and tearing his ACL.
G, check this out. You ready? The Philadelphia Eagles will win the Super Bowl because their offense is so stellar, it can't be stopped. Pep, you hear that?
That's just the fucking hating and shit.
It don't count. It
Pep,
only counts when I hear it on the TV.
Kansas City by 50.
Damn,
That's just some hating ass.
I know it is.
Cowboys.
Hey,
Warriors.
let's go back to the Brett Favre thing, right?
The Warriors,
So
Portland.
I read this article earlier about Brett Favre. He is going into what is it called? A darkness seclusion for 4 days to determine when
I heard about this. Yeah, I heard about this. They talking about Aaron Rodgers doing it.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
You said Brett Favre.
Did I say Brett Favre?
Yeah,
same
you did.
same thing. Same.
That's
Anyway,
the dumbass
Aaron
Cowboys logic.
Aaron Rodgers is going to a darkness retreat where he's going to an undisclosed location in a small house to where food's going to be delivered to him, and he's going to close all the blinds, no electronics, no cell phone, no nothing.
You know what that mean, BA?
He going in to get high.
No, that mean he left the country on vacation.
Now he doing it in the United States. You already said he's doing it in the United States.
Man, please. Okay, he telling y'all that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That
It's
motherfucker
undisclosed
left
location. You're right. It's
the
undisclosed.
country on vacation.
All I
You
know
know,
is-
because they can rent a private jet, and there are some of those private jet companies with strict anonymity. They won't tell nobody nothing.
Oh, yeah, I got
They
you.
will fly
I
you
know
somewhere
I know.
and won't tell. They don't have to put it. They don't do none of that shit.
He's going
Well,
to
he's
go.
saying in the United States, but that some bitch probably be in a cave in Syria or somewhere.
He
gonna
in
be
Cayman
Mud
Islands
Hood
or-
in somewhere in South America, Mud Hood.
Knowing him, he in Jamaica.
Jamaica. Hey, that dude gonna be in a Mud Hood, with the Incans or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be out there, He gonna be out there high as hell. I don't give a shit what nobody says. He going out there do some ayahuasca. He gonna close all the doors, have about 4 or 5 concubines in there, and just let me discuss what I want to do with life. Shut up. You're a grown man. Just figure it out. You want to go to the Jets? Go to the Jets. Be done with it. Or retire. Who gives a shit? You muted, man.
I mean, he's honestly looking at who's going to get him a Super Bowl win.
The Jets.
Within the next 1 or 2, within the next season?
The Jets.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. If he don't win a Super Bowl this next season, if he doesn't retire, if he comes back and he does not win a Super Bowl next season, Aaron Rodgers is out.
Look, I'm going to be real with you. Again.
Because to him, he has no more competition because the other jackass then fucking retired.
But he was considering retiring. But listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is my
the other jackass retired.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for now.
Oh man, please.
For now.
If he comes back, somebody gonna take his ass serious.
Okay.
I hate this new NBA, man.
Huh?
The Pelicans come to Oklahoma City on the 13th. Zion's out till after the All-Star break.
That dude's stayed.
I can go see B. Ingram. I can go see B.I. I like Brandon Ingram. If he ain't hurt by that time.
Yeah, he stay hurt.
But these cats train different nowadays, man. I didn't have a serious injury until I was 32. And that's because I was playing on the wrong kind of floor.
And they was in there
But
talking
like
about
this stuff that baby.
That's just like they said Marcus Smart out until after the All-Star game.
But Zion, man,
It's 3 All-Stars that ain't even competing in the All-Star game.
KD.
Shaq need to put Zion.
KD. It's 2
Not like
KD,
Zion,
Zion, and it's one other one. I can't remember who.
I don't care what nobody say. Shaq need to go mentor Zion if he's open to it because Shaq had the same problem.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
First off, Shaq is 7'1". Zion Williamson is like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7".
But his weight
not the same.
his muscles.
285, 290.
It's not the
And
same.
Zion can't lose no weight because Zion is muscle, man.
Muscle, right.
But that's not
okay.
the same.
So then where? So
5 inches the height.
and I don't know, man. I just think that dude need a better
He
trainer.
should go play
They need to start
football.
Investing in this dude a little bit better.
BA, how tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
Who?
You.
How tall are you?
Oh shit, you only 2 inches.
Yeah, you ain't 5'11". Ain't you taller than
I'm
5'11"?
5'11".
Really?
Yeah, I'm the shortest dude in my family, man. Trust
Maybe
me.
it was my
boot.
Do you?
Every time. My brother's 6'3". My dad is 6'2". I got all my cousins over 6 foot. Yeah, I'm the shortest dude in my family.
All that coming down that rope.
Sports in the top 10.
Wearing
Can't run over my
goddamn-
ass except my dad. How about that?
and wearing 90-pound rucks. Shit, I know.
Yeah.
I joined the Army 6'2".
Yes, sir. Oh,
I joined the Army 6'2". When I retired, I was 6 foot.
Yeah, I was 7'4" when I joined.
So G, you
He's 7'4". Shut your ass up.
I'm 5'9" now.
6'2". So
Hmm?
think of me and G as the same weight.
Yeah.
Think of me and G at the same weight. I'm 5'9". G's 6'2". So So
How tall are you, G? When I joined the Army, I was 6'2". When I go to the last time I went to chemo, I was 6'1.5". So I've lost the inch.
Luke ain't even playing tonight.
I know. I lost a half. I lost an inch and a half from.
this is third straight game he ain't play.
From chemo?
No, I lost an inch and a half from being in the Army. When I first joined the Army,
Brooks
my
X.
paperwork says I was
Like,
6'2".
yeah.
I know I was 6'2". But when I retired, well, even after I retired, when last year, because my last chemo appointment was last year, they did my height and weight, and I was 6'1.5". So I lost 1.5 inches.
Wow.
So I posted something earlier, man. With this LeBron breaking the record. Y'all know every record LeBron done broke as a Laker, they lost those games.
Interesting.
I do like 0-7 when he break a record, man.
So because they all feeding him the ball, huh?
When he passed Kobe, they lost. When he passed Kareem, they lost. He passed somebody on the assist thing.
He passed Jordan. Did they lose that night too?
Yeah. Let me see. I can tell you. Hey, man, I reposted that 2 Live Crew album cover. Y'all remember the first 2 Live Crew album cover? Hey, Uncle Luke. Hey, what's up, Keys? What's good, man?
Man, my damn Facebook page. I tried to reactivate it on my phone, and it activated a totally different page. It started another page for me, so now,
Okay, here we go.
That's a cool pick, right?
All of LeBron James milestones with the Los Angeles Lakers have been in a loss. When he passed MJ in scoring, LA lost by 16 to the Nuggets. When he passed Kobe in scoring, they lost by 17 to the 76ers. When he became the all-time leading scorer, including playoffs, LA lost to Golden State. When he reached 10,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, LA lost to the Suns by 29. When he passed Karl Malone in scoring, they lost to the Wizards. And then he passed Kareem last night, and they lost to the Thunder.
What year did they lose to? What year did he pass Kobe?
I don't know.
When it last year?
Was it last season?
I think so.
No, I thought it wasn't a season.
Maybe 2 years.
It wasn't the year that Kobe passed away in the helicopter crash.
No.
Jordan's the go to every era. You can't change my mind on that one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you.
Guns is to my upper left. I don't know what he is for everybody else. Guns is to my upper left. That's who the fuck I'm pointing at.
So you saying
when I'm looking at the screen, you to my left.
Jacked up, man. Yeah, I got it.
I'm the one that know one of his 1 foot is long as a half size longer than the other, and you think I don't agree with that?
I need you to go to bed.
I'm just saying. You think I don't agree with that?
I need you to go to bed.
Like, I had over 300 posters of this one dude in my room.
Yeah.
A life size
photo
man.
Over my especially remember the actual size posters they used to come out with?
So it was a 7 foot poster, but they had the player's actual height.
Yeah.
So
did you have the one with his arms spread with the ball?
It was just he was just standing up with the ball on his hip.
Oh.
So I put his face over my pillow. So when I wake up, the first person I see every morning was Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna agree with that part.
They both have 6.
But
so here's what I'll say real quick. Here's what I'll say.
Right back.
And I'll take because people really don't call Kareem the GOAT, and he was a leading scorer, and he has 6 rings. But I would accept that from people if they say, "Well, I think Kareem's the GOAT." Cool, I got it. 6 rings, all-time scoring leader. Cool. Who else won 6 championships in Kareem's era in that 20 years? Not nobody.
Magic.
A lot of people didn't win 6 rings.
Magic got 6 rings,
right?
Magic
5.
Got 5.
Oh, Magic got 5. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, Kareem got 1 in Milwaukee too before they traded him to LA.
Gotcha.
So here we go. How many players in Bill Russell's 13 years did somebody get 11 rings? Nobody. Russell got 11 rings in 13 seasons. They still didn't consider him the GOAT. Yeah. How many players got 6 rings in Jordan's era? Even the years he didn't make the playoffs. Who got 6 rings?
Who got more than 2?
Thank you. That's my point. How many people got 4 rings in LeBron's era? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. And if KD act right, he might be able to get 2 more.
because
that's why LeBron ain't the GOAT. And I put that in rings. Now, is he the best all-around player?
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay.
Who? Tim
Kobe.
Duncan?
Kobe,
yeah, he got 5 too.
Okay.
But nobody calls
Tim Duncan got 5.
And I wouldn't argue with nobody about him either.
Was that in Jordan's era?
No.
Hey man, it's a lot of people getting.
I'm saying Tim Duncan.
Oh, go ahead.
But that wasn't in Jordan's era.
Yeah.
But nobody says.
Yeah.
You know, people forget about him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
LeBron done let a lot of people win rings on his watch.
Jordan did.
That's all I'm saying.
Jordan was shutting shit down. But again, I still say Jordan's the GOAT. That's why I don't even entertain the conversation.
Absolutely.
People bring it up to me.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring all that up. We can move on, man. We can move on.
Because the GOAT.
Boxing.
But if
Let me
Go ahead, BA. Go ahead.
My definition of GOAT is it ain't about scoring titles.
Nah.
It's about how you play
records.
the game.
Yeah.
And the way he played the game, it was the most tenacious player I've ever seen him, in my life.
When you had 10 all defensive nominations,
defensive player of the year,
that right there did it to me because he played it on both ends. He wanted to demoralize you on the defensive end by shutting you down, and then demoralize you on the offensive end by giving you the beloved double nickel.
To give you the business. Again, he played the game on a level that was unheard of. And again, as much as I love Shaq, because I love Shaq game.
I'm a Shaq fan.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Shaq fan. Like Shaq was just out there crushing people. I call Shaq the GOAT of centers. But Jordan is the GOAT of NBA.
What was you about to say, Pep?
I was gonna say they would have won 8 in a row if you don't retire. But,
absolutely. And Kenny Smith to this day swears the Rockets would have beat the Bulls.
Robert Horry be on that BS too. Like I don't.
Yeah, and I'd have been like, look here, Kenny Smith.
Playoffs is.
I love Kenny Smith because he played for North Carolina. I learned a lot from Kenny Smith in North Carolina. But nah, they would have cut Kenny Smith off and made him irrelevant. Said Mad Max would have been cut off because he wasn't the best shooter in the world.
He was, but he down there trying to guard Jordan, and if he can guard Jordan's still averaging 30 on you.
Exactly.
So no,
the only problem they had was Hakeem at center, Bill Cartwright, but you got like 3-4 different guys who can come in and work Elijah Wan and wear him down. And you got 24 fouls. Yeah, they was winning with that. You got 24 fouls, man.
They keep beating Rick Smith. They keep beating Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Now, the year after Orlando beat them, they swept Shaq.
Shit, they beat Kevin Duckworth in the NBA in the finals.
So I'll be honest, man. I thought Dwight Howard was going to be the next Shaq when he first came into the league, because he would catch and dunk everything, man, everything. And then he started trying to get a little finesse to his game, and that's what killed him, and then some other shit. Anyway.
When that dude tried to do that Euro stuff, what game was it he tried to do that Euro stuff?
Every game.
Was you here? You was here for my top 5 things that was ruining basketball, BA?
He stepped in late.
When did I do that? Sunday?
Yeah, we did that Sunday.
Oh, you came in late? You didn't get to see him?
I
Not all of them.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I still got him queued up, man. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. Boom. The top 5 things that is ruining basketball. Number 1, and I'm just going to let you comment on it. We already said our say. Number 1.
Yes.
You was here for that. Because we was talking about you and them coming out of the stands.
I wasn't here.
Hey, you. Oh, you
that was
here?
afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that was after? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So that's number 1.
Please, I don't want to relive my AAU mishaps.
Okay, so let's go to number 2 then.
Oh, my God. You're right. That had a potential.
It was
You're right.
fad.
All that traveling, all that carrying that they did in N1.
Yeah.
You're right.
Bouncing it off people's heads, all that shit. Now you got kids out there trying to do
too much double dribbling. You come on, man. Basketball is not, dude. Yes, and one mistakes, right? Dude, all they did was carry the ball. You can't carry the ball in basketball.
Yes, and one mixtapes is damn near ruined basketball.
Dude, you cannot carry the ball in basketball. You can't double dribble in basketball. Come on, man.
I put that on the same level as the Harlem Globetrotters. Yeah, niggas is ruining basketball.
That's the problem.
You just made my point.
That's the problem. Because you can't dribble, hold the ball for a minute, and then start dribbling again. Stop.
Marquise Wright, I'm going to tell you, you wasn't listening last week when I said that if your hand go more than a handshake, it's a carry. So
you grip
in the
ball.
NBA, it's entertainment. The NBA is not. The NBA is entertainment.
It's still basketball, but they let a lot of that stuff go when they should.
Exactly.
Because if they called everything, hell, you never get to play. You never get to play the game.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to number 3, BA. You ready?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Number 3.
Carrying did come from and1.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, Wright said that didn't come from and1.
They used to try to say AI. They used to try and say AI would carry it a lot. Yeah, the Euro step, man. Everybody want to do it now.
But again, Ginobili.
We know.
All right. Yeah,
that was a travel back in the day. Yeah, he used to call carry on him all the time, and then he had to fix that. Yes, yeah, they did. All right. That was the first thing we brought up here was Ginobili, because we know he the one who brought that crap. Well, he didn't bring it into the league. Marshallonis was doing it. Sarunas Marshallonis was doing it
in the late 80s.
But in the late 80s,
named until Ginobili.
That left Shrimp.
Petro.
But announcers started talking about it more when Ginobili started doing it, because they was winning championships. And Argentina's national team was good, so he was doing it then.
That's carrying. That's walking.
He used to.
But
that dude used. He
do
carried
it right,
a lot.
If you do it right, it's
number
fine.
4. Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
Skip to my Lou.
Are you talking about Rafer Alston, or are you talking about somebody else?
Skip to my Lou. That's
Rafer Alston got called with carries several
all
times.
All day long.
In the league, playing for Toronto. When he was in Milwaukee, he got hit. Shit, he tried to do that moonwalk shit he did in high school to waste time, and got hit with a call.
Yeah. Look, hey Keys, look, we're not saying that there wasn't people in the league who was carrying the ball. I can name AI, David Rivers, a couple other people, who could get away with that kind of stuff, man. But that and1, everybody was doing it. Hot sauce, Skip.
When you turn your palm like this, take 3 steps.
Whoever, I can't think of no more than
and then put the ball back down. What the fuck is
Escalade, the professor, and one across the board. All them cats is carrying, man.
They were entertainment.
Yeah,
but that's entertainment.
They call it on them. That's how you can pick the ball up and dance with it, and then start dribbling.
Dance with it, and then bounce it off somebody's head.
Exactly. That's
and they gonna throw a lob.
And they gonna throw a lob. Come on, man. Number 4.
Put the ball between your legs and shake your body, and then pick it back up. Stop.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 4.
I truly officiating, man. Because let me.
But we're saying right. We're saying
this is the reason why I really
it messed up the NBA because you have kids. That
hold on, y'all talking over each other. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, G.
Right what we're saying is it was different from the league, but when you have kids that was watching the And One mixtape tour and then attempting to come into to go to college or
Yeah,
to go into the league or to go into the league trying to do that shit, it fucks them up. Because I can honestly tell you, from a referee standpoint, you got one of them kids that want to be flashy with they dribble and all kinds of other bullshit.
That everybody knew the Globetrotters were entertaining, man. How many of them cats actually played in the league, though? That's why they ain't with the Globetrotters. Because most of them didn't make it to the league.
Only one is she female.
One, Wilt
Lynette Woodard.
They played the Washington Generals.
I think his career in the NBA was damn near over, right? When he went to the Globetrotters.
Didn't Magic learn passing from what? Magic was...
Yeah, And One was entertaining. That's the point. Entertaining.
What we're saying is that kids during that And One era and those that was watching it did not know how to separate the entertainment portion from the basketball portion. And now when they get to college and they get into the league, they're getting hit with these calls and it fucks with their psyche. That's why you got some kids that were top recruits in college that never made it successful in the NBA because the officiating got into their head and they can't do the shit that they was doing in AAU and watching And One because they legit
hold up real quick. Here's the difference. Pick a start lineup from the And One mixtape tour. Put them in the NBA on the same team and play by NBA rules and see how many calls they get doing all that bullshit.
And only 2 make it. Ayo.
I never tried to pull that shit the Harlem Globetrotters did, man. You can't do that, Keith. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Go ahead. You can't do that.
I was just saying, got another trade.
Oh, do we? Go ahead.
So Portland is sending Josh Hart to the Knicks for Cam Reddish.
Oh, that makes Portland better if Cam Reddish can stay healthy.
I was gonna say if he can stay healthy,
well, he should be healthy because he ain't been on the floor.
He ain't been on the floor. I like Josh Hart. Josh Hart is gonna keep getting traded because he's undersized for his position. He's not a point guard. He's got a 2-guard, 3-guard mentality, a slasher. So he's gonna keep getting. Cam Reddish is the same type of player, except 6'8".
But he's 6'8". And he
that's what I'm saying.
And he's straight better than Josh Hart.
I ain't never been to Rucker Park.
I think they shooting his
all that stuff is entertainment, man.
Well, Rutgers is different though. You can't. I respect Rutgers because
Rutgers is entertainment.
Toughness.
Rutgers is entertainment.
Rutgers is entertainment, and it has always been entertainment.
Yeah,
now
it's entertainment.
You have some like back in the day when it was nothing, damn near just NBA players out there playing. It was still entertainment. Like when Dr. J and Connie Hawkins.
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna hurt nobody, play serious and D up and hurt somebody. And nah,
they ain't playing no D in the Rutgers anyway.
They gonna play hard with each other and make it a game, but it's all entertainment.
Right. And the Drew League is entertainment.
All of
they ain't playing no defense in neither one of them.
Nigga didn't even use his real name for the league. He called it Drew League.
So let me put it like this though. I mean, so I'm going back to what I was saying, what I was about to say before, because Guns, you hit it nail on the head. Okay, I want you to tell me every time you watch And One, how many calls was made in that game, or did you even see any refs?
They only called blatant fouls.
No.
And it would only be like one ref out there.
One ref.
And he'd be out there talking shit along with the players.
Yeah, he out there Harlem shaking with everybody else.
He only called blatant fouls.
And you got the MC out there on the court while they playing.
On the court.
Thank you.
On the
so
court.
again,
You
it
can't
was
take
not
none of
an
that
actual,
shit serious, man.
Yeah, it was an entertainment, see what I can do with the ball type game. Yeah, they wanted to win against each other, but it was more of, man, we're gonna let the rules go.
But so I
And one
respect
is like,
the Rutgers.
whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter, man.
And one was like,
I respect the Rutgers because of the people that came through the Rutgers.
Sure.
They were actually able to transition from what was the Rutgers in the NBA. Because Dr. J, like I previously said, was played in the Rutgers. Kobe played in the Rutgers. AI played in the Rutgers.
Vince Carter
played in the Rutgers.
KD.
So I mean, it's a lot of kids that then come through the Rutgers.
But the players that's from New York
already know about the Rutgers.
All the time.
It's an easy transition for them.
Yeah, right. I agree with you because
if you play in the Northeast, period, because Kobe,
put that post up right said about the Globetrotters and one.
Hey man, if you play in the park in them cities, it's just like playing in the Rutgers. When you get 10 players who can really play, that's playing in the Rutgers.
Yeah, because
that's playing in the Drew League. And the only time the Drew League get really serious is when you get some of them dudes that has the possibility, that has the talent to play in the NBA, and the NBA player come, and then they want to dog that NBA player to say, I should be in the NBA.
Right.
But that happens at the Rutgers too.
So if there's no difference between the Harlem Globetrotters and one, then you just made our point. It's entertainment.
Yeah, that was our point. It wasn't. It was not.
It was trendy. Basketball. It was a fad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It made everybody look good. It showed your ball handling skills. Now, if you could transition that to league rules, then okay.
Keith, then, I wasn't doing none of that, bro. I wasn't doing none of that Globetrotter and one shit.
Right.
I wasn't.
Okay, I got
that. I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't even have a crossover.
In my era, the closest one who came even close to and1 type basketball was Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson.
But Kenny Anderson was so pretty with his shit,
but he didn't travel to carry.
He didn't travel to carry.
That's what I'm saying. Kenny Anderson was so pretty with his shit that if you even wanted to call a carry, you would question what you said, what you had for breakfast that morning, because he didn't do it. Kenny Anderson was just that dude. And only reason why he didn't have a prolific career was because he was small in size and he was small in stature. He wasn't that big dude.
Okay, right. You're right. That was the initial point was carrying came from, carrying in the league came from A1. It did. You cannot dispute that.
Let's go to number 5.
All right, I ain't gonna comment.
You can thank Ginobili for that one too.
This is the exact reason why
carrying in the league did come from
flopping, officiating is a main reason why I don't watch NBA like I used to. I used to watch NBA all the time.
There was a time when they were supposed to be fining people for flopping.
But the flopping and the lack of defensive play
that lasted like 2 games.
One season.
And the flopping is just it's so ridiculous now.
It had to be something really blatant for them to call carry, man. And then I got 2 honorable mentions for you, BA.
Please say defense. Parents by many. You talking about old boy?
No.
I'm talking about all goddamn parents. Parents, period.
No. And it's mainly parents who've never played but think they know what their kid is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
What's that parent? What's that parent name of the 2 kids that used to? Maybe it's 3 of them. Bald-headed black dude.
I hope you're talking about LeVar Ball.
Traveling started way before the Euro.
No. You how can you criticize that man? That man got 3 sons that played in the NBA.
Yeah,
Said,
I can't criticize that, man.
and
There's nothing really to say
all
about
his sons is gonna play in the NBA. Now I got you. He been saying some BS like he could beat Jordan 1 and foolishness like that. But him got 3 sons that played in the NBA.
Well, yes, I'm proud of his. I'm proud of him as a
3
on that aspect. But stay out the camera, yo. Stay out the camera.
Everybody's marketing themselves nowadays, man.
I got it, but don't market yourself off your kids.
No. Why
You know
not?
how I feel about that.
The
You don't
kids,
need
Marquise, you just proving my point.
but the kids is why he had big baller brain.
That dude was selling big baller, ugly ass shoes for $500.
Well, they look like Kobe's. They were some knockout Kobe's, but
And Kobe's were ugly too.
I wasn't a fan of
His
Kobe's.
were worse.
And some of them were.
Only thing I wore playing basketball was Air Force Ones, high top.
I'm a Nike guy, so
I'm just saying.
People know that is an actual basketball shoe.
And could still and as heavy
yeah.
as
They don't know.
I
They
can
really
still
don't know that it's a
I
basketball.
can still put my elbow above the rim dunking the ball with Air Force Ones on.
The Nike dunks that Georgetown used to wear back in the day, the blue and gray ones.
Yeah.
All them shits. Basketball shoes, man. Yeah.
Hey,
A lot of folks don't know them basketball shoes.
Remember they
And
came
mine
out,
had the strap that went across the ankle.
remember they came out with pumps with the little basketball on the tongue. You pump it up.
Yeah.
That was the D Browns.
That was a good basketball.
I wore
Those are
one pair of Reeboks one time because it was Allen Iverson's the answer or the question.
Yep. I had
One
some
of them
too.
two. I
had
won.
the blue
That's
tip.
the only
I had
time I
the
ever
red
wore
tip.
Reebok.
The pumps were a good basketball shoe.
Shit, yeah. You pump them
I
up.
would no, I didn't wear none.
I can tell you, I won't.
Yeah,
They get your ankle.
she
Yeah, they
did.
give you the ankles, the support that you needed to do what you needed
Ball
to do.
up. It get tight around your ankle. Hey, when you got fragile ankles like this, dude, you need stuff like that.
But then they go around your foot too, though.
No, the air only went around the ankle.
Only
Really?
around the ankle.
I would never, because they try to come out with something for football cleats. I ain't wearing that shit.
The ones
You got to follow the screen.
Yeah,
I
they
wore,
came out
the
with
only
something
other
for
pair
cleats.
that I wore playing basketball, other than daggone
Boy,
Air
dunk
Force
that
Ones,
So
I
y'all
had
said
the-
that was a good shoe, huh?
I had an original pair
I used to clown people wearing them goddamn
of
pumps.
Patrick Ewings.
What?
I had an original pair of Ewings that I played ball into. That was a heavy
Mind
shoe.
you, I was young when those came out, and I had some.
You don't have to
What,
remind
Ewings?
us how much younger you are of us. Pep, calm down.
No,
You talking about Ewings, Pep?
y'all probably played in them. I wasn't playing basketball.
I wasn't a fan of the pumps.
I thought that was a gimmick and stupid.
Neither was I. But I'm just saying, like, when I played basketball,
Well, I couldn't afford them. I'll be honest.
I
couldn't
played
afford
in
them either,
I played in Air Force Ones.
I couldn't afford it.
had
I
a
didn't
pair
like
of
it.
Ewings.
I just thought the shit was stupid.
I had a pair of Ewings or a pair of Air Force Ones. That was what I played ball in, or some Timbs.
You know, when I got to high school, my freshman year, that was the first year that Jordan came out with his shoe. We wore those my freshman year of high school.
Yeah, we lost something.
$72 paid for them.
Yep.
I should have kept them because they
You
be
talking
worth
about the year-
money today.
Guns with you older than me.
I went to
What
high
year?
school 86 to 89.
Okay.
Yeah, the first draws came out 86.
Yeah.
Trust me, I remember that.
I was in
freshman
middle.
high school.
I was in junior high. I was in junior high in '86.
Yeah, I'll be 52 next month, man.
Shut up, Pep. Yeah, I'll be 51.
I'll be 43 next week, so I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
I'll be 51. Pep and Guns will be 42. I mean 52.
I'll be 51 this year.
Don't make.
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. Huh?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, shut up, Pep.
I'm fine.
Baby.
All right, we got about
More than
15 minutes
2,000.
left, man. We gonna close this out. What else? What y'all got for me? What y'all got?
Hold on, I'm finna get this
Boxing?
ice Let me make
Go ahead.
my
Go ahead,
drink.
BA.
So let me make my drink before we talk about Michael Irvin.
I wasn't gonna talk about him today. I know about that. I don't want to talk
Right,
about
yeah.
that, man.
Rasheed Wallace was the only one who balled in Air Force Ones in the league.
Yeah.
Outside the league, no. When I grew, how I grew up, and when I grew up, we all
BA,
played
if you want to talk
Air
about
Force
it, you
Ones.
can talk about it, but I won't talk about that because
Well,
that's that man's personal life.
I just want to know what happened.
We can talk about that off the camera. Yeah. We can talk about it off the camera.
Okay.
I can tell you. But we can talk about it off the camera.
I saw his comment. I saw Mike's comment, but
we got any boxing this weekend worth watching?
No.
The Rain Man and GP freshman year and sophomore year, then Marvin got.
I watched Alicia Baumgartner.
Did you watch that? I forgot all about that fight, man.
It's a fight now.
She beat the brakes off of that girl.
Yeah, she got some hands.
She do, but she get tired late round. Once she get after the 5th round, she get tired.
Did they still do 2-minute rounds?
Yeah.
That's why they get so tired, man. You got to get out there and get it in. That 1 minute, that 1 minute makes a difference, man.
But when you throw in power punches for the first 5 rounds 30, 40 times in the first 5 rounds, you're gonna get tired.
But that's what I'm saying. You got that 2 minutes, like men, they got 3 minutes. That first minute they spend filling each other out. That 2-minute round, you got to get out there and get it.
Baumgartner, watching that Baumgartner fight, man, that girl got some power. She got some hand speed. She got skills. But she's Mike Tyson. After the 5th round, if you sit there and stall her out until the 8th, 9th round, you'll fuck around and win. You just got to keep it close. Because she's going for the knockout. Alicia Baumgartner wants to knock you out. The most embarrassing thing in boxing is getting knocked out. It's not losing going the distance, even though you got beat the fuck up. Boxing and getting knocked out, that shit is embarrassing. And to me, that's what she attempts to do. That's why I like Clarissa Shields. She ain't trying to knock you out. She's just trying to go the distance with you. She's just trying to beat the shit out you. Hey, we can go the distance and let the judge tell you how bad you did fucking with me. Baumgartner wants to beat you up to the point to where she wants to knock you out in the first 5 rounds. That's Mike Tyson. Anything Mike Tyson went past for the 5th round, if he didn't knock you out late round, it was a close decision.
Let's see what we got. That's MMA.
Ray Vargas versus Jackie Foster. That's at the Alamo Dome too.
When is that?
Saturday
at the Alamo Dome.
I'm tired of going down that place.
I almost got those tickets out of VetTix,
but that's on VetTix.
Yeah, I don't want to drive down there for that fight.
I know that's right.
We'll get 4.
I think about McGregor. Which I think about McGregor coming back
to boxing or MMA.
MMA. 170.
He's gonna get dusted off.
But have y'all seen Conor McGregor lately?
He done put on some muscle.
A whole lot of muscle.
Yeah, that dude,
huge.
Yeah.
But the problem is, people think that muscle equates to getting to something extravagant.
Well, he already got
people who don't,
and
people who lack sports knowledge think that.
He just look good.
Yeah, I mean, you putting on muscle means
is that happening now?
To me because
is that happening or is that just a rumor?
Who's that?
No,
he said Durant to the Celtics.
Oh,
I'm sure that'll popped up by now.
Yeah, it would have been breaking news on ESPN.
Hell nah. Now I'll tell you, if they get rid of Kevin Durant to the Celtics,
they said they have no interest in trading KD. Woj reported that. He said the Nets.
But why? And I agree with the Knicks.
But why what?
Why would you
trade him?
Trading him when you just gave him an extension for 4 years?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't.
We ain't want your boy. We really just wanted you. That's really what they saying.
What
but
the
y'all
hell?
You want them with your boy.
Check this out. An Oklahoma firearms dealer is under investigation after more than 200 shotguns were found in a dumpster outside a store he owns in suburban Oklahoma City.
I ain't saying that
a Midwest sanitation worker. What?
That what you reading right now?
Nah.
Dude,
about
that's
the
like
shotguns found in the dumpster?
Bruh, it was more than shotguns. It was AR-15s in that bitch too. Whole guns.
Oh, let me tell you this.
And the sanitation worker is saying that's not the first time that they saw it.
Oh, I'm sure. And
that,
Oklahoma's a breeding ground for crime because nobody really looks at Oklahoma like a big crime city or a big crime state.
But they're saying that's the same. That's not the first time that they seen guns in the trash can and in the dumpster of that business.
Yeah. This is a place you can come and hide in plain sight, man. Do whatever the hell you want to do.
Hey, me and y'all with this. Y'all ready?
Oh shit!
It looks like they just traded Westbrook for.
Yeah, we saw that. We talked about that earlier.
No,
they did.
No, it just said 14 minutes ago.
They did.
Nah, they been did that earlier.
Yeah, that was like
the first thing we talked about.
Yeah, that was like
I thought you said it was a potential.
That was over an hour ago.
That happened.
It was legit. It was legit an hour and a half ago.
Westbrook might not even make the trip to Utah, man, because he hates Utah.
Okay, I got it.
They hate him.
I will shut what they call the fuck up.
No, you good. Hey, so Josh Hart found out he was traded doing warm-ups against the Knicks.
Well, all you had to do is go switch uniform.
I know. That's what they playing tonight, right?
Go switch uniforms.
Go back to the locker room, get dressed, grab your shit, and say, "Yo, I'm gonna spend a night here in LA. I'm gonna spend a week here in New York, so I can fucking find me somewhere to live. Because you bitches."
Let's see.
Facebook newsfeed is the worst place you need to get your sports information from. Facebook newsfeed is the worst place you need to get information from.
A lot of that shit don't be true. You gotta check the source.
Yeah.
You gotta check the source of that shit. Man, I'm supposed to be making memes, talking about potential trades, all this kind of stuff, man. Woj reported, Woj from ESPN said Brooklyn has no interest in trading KD.
Yeah, right. You got to stay on that.
So the news that I got says KD Nets talking franchise direction.
Yeah,
I'm sure they talked to a lot of people, man. But
why would you?
Like you said, they just signed an extension. They just got Dorian Finney-Smith and whoever from Dallas, which is gonna help them. Hey, man, they may trade something else. Look, here's what I'll tell you.
You know what's crazy?
The Nets lose that pick. They lose that trade. If they do that, if they trade KD for this, they lose that trade. I don't care about the first, second round picks. They lose that trade.
Utah about to drop out of the top 10 anyway. OKC about to beat number 10.
I don't know about that, man, because
Minnesota
shoot us out some of them games.
Minnesota's beating Utah right now by 19.
Yeah. We play Portland on Friday.
So Portland might be number 10 in a minute.
Yeah, Dame Dollar kills us every time. You know SGA ain't gonna guard her.
Fuck no. Why and foul out?
I think Lou Dort is still injured.
He is. He didn't play last night.
Yeah, he didn't play last night. You never know who's gonna suit up because this coach treats that team like it's a JV team, JV varsity team. When you shooting varsity tonight, you shoot JV. we probably done started 40 different starting lineups, man.
Pep, they didn't play last night because they knew they was on the trading block.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll send them out. We still might be trying to trade them dudes. I don't know for who. I hope it's for Lauri Markkanen. Let's make that trade with Utah. Give me Lauri Markkanen, then we working with something.
You go put get rid of Markkanen. They get rid of Markkanen. They
put who in there?
7.
7 from the Thunder?
Yeah.
Who was 7?
He ain't playing this year.
Chet?
Yeah, your boy Chet.
Yeah, he can go too. I didn't want him in the first place.
That's why I said that, because I know you ain't.
Yeah, that motherfucker, man. I can't believe they did that shit. Can't believe that shit, man. I think Jabari Smith would have been a better fit, and he's healthy. I think Jack Vaughn's doing a good job,
but
and I think they can still
a dark hole, my man.
KD, yeah.
If they wasn't listening to him and Kyrie, like, would you bring DeAndre Jordan?
We don't need a coach.
You wanted Steve Nash, he can't coach. You wanted DeAndre Jordan, y'all got rid of him. Like, he's part of the reason.
Yep.
So no, he better see the light and try to help this team get a championship. That's what he better do.
Yeah, because him and Kyrie keep jumping teams. Well, he ain't really jumping teams like Kyrie, but man, that don't look good on your legacy, man.
Oh yeah, Kyrie.
He's supposed to be one of the top 5, top 3 players in the league. He ain't getting it done.
After a while.
You right, BA.
Yeah, he jumping every log.
He should have stayed in OKC, but that's a whole nother podcast.
He should have stayed there. Should have stayed in Golden State.
Hey, I blame Sam Presti for why he didn't.
And I agree with you that he should have stayed in Golden State. He should have stayed in OKC.
We picked Russell Westbrook with the number 3 draft pick. You know who was 7? Stephen Curry. You always take the player with the basketball pedigree. People forget Steph Curry was drafted after Russell Westbrook. You always take the player with the basketball pedigree. You know,
if they're watching TV and you see Steph Curry on the damn TV talking about what's wrong with 7. I'm just saying.
But the thing is, like, nobody thought Steph was going to be Steph.
They should have paid Harden.
Yeah, they should have. But remember, Golden State was trying to trade Steph when Mark Jackson was there. And Mark Jackson wasn't letting
he was injured all the time. That's why.
His bum ankles, but Mark Jackson wasn't letting that happen either.
Right.
But remember, when Mark Jackson got there, he was already calling him and Clay the best shooting backcourt ever.
Yeah, he said it. He knew it.
Yeah.
I saw it. When I saw Klay Thompson, I'm like, man, Golden State is coming. Like, they coming. And you think about it, man. You already got KD there. Then you draft Steph Curry. Then you draft Harden next year and Ibaka.
Let me ask y'all this question.
Coaching would have been an issue, but go ahead.
Do y'all think LA moved Westbrook because he got into it with Darvin Ham?
That could be part of it.
The way it happened way too fast for that to make it go like that.
But yeah, I think they were working
on it.
I don't know, maybe to get younger. I don't know. You know, Russ hits that salary cap in the nuts too, man. They taking a cap hit for that trade.
47?
He getting paid $47 million. They taking a big cap hit for that.
Yeah, but restructuring is, well, I don't know. I don't know the difference between NFL and NBA. I don't know if they do restructuring or not. But
ain't no restructuring guaranteed contracts, my man.
Hell no. He getting all of that money.
I ain't restructuring nothing.
It's guaranteed.
That's
so Westbrook got guaranteed money.
You paying me
$47 million.
Guaranteed.
$47 million.
$47 million.
Guaranteed. I have to move him.
Restructuring nothing.
I have to move him.
Unless you give me an extension and make it more.
You got to move
him. Yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. Hey, for everybody who tuned in, Keys, Groninger, everybody, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Shockley, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We'll be back Sunday after the Super Bowl. We ain't gonna broadcast during the Super Bowl because G gonna be too focused.
And I'm be working.
And BA gonna be
Not
working
too high.
So tentative on the time for Sunday's broadcast. But we'll see y'all then.
Love you too, G.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that, G. So we'll be back Sunday. Time to be determined. For everybody who tuned in to episode 79 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast, man, it was a good podcast, a lot of good dialogue. That's what we want. We'll see y'all Sunday. For everybody else.
Peace. Hey, Luke, tell Sherry the Saints suck.
So, special guest right there. Absolutely. Hey, we're going to bring you on, man, when we start doing record predictions for the NFL, man. We're going to bring you on, Keith. So I hope you're ready. Get your picks ready in the order of the schedule. So we can go in the order of the schedule, but we'll get back to that later. For everybody who tuned in, man, we'll see y'all on Sunday. I'll holler. Yeah.